Do you ever just cling so tightly onto the idea of what something should look like or how things should be that you feel like it has to be perfect before you release this particular thing, before you say this certain thing, before you create this piece of art? Do you feel like circumstances need to be exactly perfect before you're able to start the thing? I am someone that has struggled very much with perfectionism, and I can tell you for sure that it has stopped me from putting out as much art and creating as many things as I would like to. And it is a constant thing that I actively work on. Part of that for me is why I'm creating these YouTube videos, these long form contents, these long form videos where I'm not editing. I'm just sitting here and I'm talking to the camera. Shoot, the video that I posted the other day, I was literally like I was in my sleepy time clothes and was about to go to bed. No makeup, my hair was whatever. And I'm glad. I'm glad that I posted all of those videos that I did during March because it helped me loosen that grip of that perfectionism. Come to find out, you don't have to have um, all of your makeup done. You don't have to have your hair done. You don't have to be wearing the cutest outfit. You don't have to have any of that stuff to post videos. Period. Period. You don't have to have all of the correct art supplies to make art. You don't have to have the right kind of pen to be able to write. You don't have to have all of the products. You don't need a fancy camera. You don't need all of the fancy stuff. I know it's so easy to get caught up in like, well, I'll start, doing this when I have that. And I find that it's so easy to get caught up in it in a way that it's like you keep chasing after the next thing, and then you hit that goal. You're like, okay, now I've got this, or like I'll be happy when I make X amount of money a month, and then like, you hit that milestone, and then what? And then it moves again, and you still feel empty inside. And it's like you're constantly trying to control the situation, thinking that's going to be the thing that is like going to fulfill you, and it's not. But the other day I was walking, and I saw this butterfly fly by, and I was going to get a picture of it, and I pulled out my phone, and then I tried to get a video of it, and it flew away. And at first I was like, "Oh man, I didn't get a picture of that butterfly." And then like I just kept going, and then not too long later, sure enough, another butterfly flies by, and then two of them fly by, and then another one and another one. And then I look out and I see so many butterflies all over the place, and it was just like these butterflies didn't just appear out of nowhere. They were there the entire time. But if I was clinging so tightly to, ah, that one butterfly got away, I wasn't able to get it, or if I went chasing after that one, I would have missed out on all of these other things. So I don't know. In a way, it's like being able to release that control, that it needs to be perfect, it needs to be this certain way. When you release that, it opens you up to seeing that there are actually all these other ways that these things, these opportunities, these butterflies, these whatever it is, there are so many other ways that things can flow to you. And I want to live in that state, where I'm open, so open to how things can flow to me, instead of clinging so tightly onto how I think they're supposed to be, because I can only imagine so many things. I do have like a brilliant mind, and I got a million different ideas, but as far as the avenues in which those things can come to me, it's so limited in the grand scheme of everything. And so I share that because thinking about I was thinking about, oh, I gotta sell my artwork on my website in order to make money through my art. And I was clinging so tightly to the idea of that. And then, once I, I saw the butterflies and let go of that, and I was just like, huh, but what if there's other ways I can make money? And then, I literally had somebody reach out to me out of the blue and ask if I would design them something. And it was just like, there you go. You want to make money making your art. Here's another way. Here's another way it can happen for you. And so, yeah, just that was just such a such an amazing experience. That it could be that easy. Sometimes it can be that easy, but you can't. It won't be easy if you're clinging so tightly to it. If I, like that, like let it go, open up, open yourself up to the possibilities that there are so many other ways that things can come to you. Um, and you just might be surprised. You'll be surprised and delighted by the ways that the infinite ways that the universe can deliver these things into your life. Um, yeah, so that's what I wanted to share with y'all today. If you have any type of experience like this, where maybe you really wanted something to work out a certain way and then it didn't, and then once you finally like let that go, something even better came your way. If you have any stories like that, please share them. I would love to hear.